This is the setup video for the Swatches plugin. I'm gonna set it up on this site here. First step is to upload the included files. So I'm gonna create a link and tab of files where I'm going to drag and drop the JavaScript file. So that's plugin-swatches.js and the CSS file. There we go. Okay, so once those are uploaded, as you can see, they're here under existing files. I'm going to cancel out from this, and I'm going to go to our next step, which is to add this code to our footer injection. Now, this is where you'll, add the options. So by default, this is going to be applied to the color option. But let's say you had, that option of like fabric or something. You would set it like so. And I don't have that example today, so I'm going to go with color to the default. Actually, I'll use an alternate spelling. There you go. All right. And so you're going to mouse down custom background. So by default, right, if you're using color and you actually have color names for each of the variants, it's going to render those colors. So I'll show you what I mean right now with just the setting. Okay, let's delete that. So now I'm pasting this code into our footer. And I actually have to create these variants. So let me show you that really quickly. So remember our option name was color. And I'm going to do black, red, yellow. Save. Okay, and so there's our swatches by default. Now, let's say I had a variant that didn't have a hex code associated with it. Like let's say let's say it was like jet black was the color. Save. See, nothing renders. So that's where I would add what we're calling a custom background. So I would write the variant, which is jet black. And then if I had a unique hex code for jet black, I could use that here. Or let's say, for example, I wanted to use regular black to represent that, I could do that. And if I had an image, so let's say, this was a texture maybe or something else, you would use the image URL here. So you're saying, okay, well, how do I do that? There's a couple ways you can do that. Probably the easiest would be to, similar to how we uploaded the files, would be to drag and drop those images here. See if I can find a random image to demonstrate this with. And this isn't going to be, okay, here we go. He's a beach towel. All right, so here's the URL. It's /s/beach towel. So I am going to append that on here. All right, so check this out. \s beach towel.jpg. Yep, that's what it was. So, all right. So for now, what I'm expecting here is that cancel. This swatch will be, this beach towel, and it will represent jet black. All right. So once you set that, go back up here and copy this again, and you're gonna overwrite what you had previously. Hit save. And as you can see, this is the beach towel for my jet black. All right. So once you've done that, and you've whether you have a custom image that you want to use, or you have like a unique variant and a hex combination. Once you set all of those here, the next step would be to customize the style of the swatch. So by default, these are circles. You probably maybe you want squares. You can change all of that here with these customized features. As you can see, I've kind of prepared one here. And let's see, you can see that the border radius by default is 100%, which is what makes it a circle. I've changed that to 0 to make it a rectangle. And so once you've played with these settings a bit and customized it how you see fit, and hit change to make sure it's rendered, then you can either copy the CSS, which I'm going to do here, and paste it in your custom CSS. Okay. And when you do that, you can actually go in and delete the CSS file that you first uploaded. The other way to do it is to download a new CSS file and upload that again in replacement of the one that you initially uploaded. If you do that, make sure that you delete the file first before you upload the new one. Otherwise, it will create a new file name with extra characters, and it won't work. So there you have it. This is the Swatch plugin. If you have any questions or if you run into any trouble, get in touch with me at support@sqspthemes.com. My name is Russell Maury, and yeah,